This is a quick video. We're focusing on speaking practice today, and it's focused on tag questions. If you don't know what a tag question is, you'll soon will. I will be using the chunk terms like type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. If you don't know what I mean, I suggest that you watch this video first. But this practice is very good for understanding tag questions and to give you a very simple speaking practice. So it really breaks it down. So let's get started. Okay, so our first one is you go to the park yesterday, didn't you? So pick the right type. I will give you 5 seconds. Okay, you went to the park yesterday, didn't you? So it's a type 2. Notice the end is a didn't you? It's a negative ending, so it's a positive statement. Positive, negative. And didn't you signals that it's a type 2. So that's why we use went. Okay, our next one. You play football, don't you? What type is it? I'll give you 5 seconds. You play football, don't you? Okay, so the don't signals that it's a type 1. So we just use the type 1 action. You eat breakfast this morning, didn't you? What type do you need to use? Go, say it, and I will give you 5 seconds. You ate breakfast this morning, didn't you? So it's a type 2. So you see this didn't, and when you see didn't, it's always going to be the type 2. You've plus send the email, haven't you? What type do you need to use? Say it out loud, because this is speaking practice. 5 seconds. You sent the email, haven't you? So haven't you signals that it's the type 3 you need, and here sent is the type 3. So sent the email. She like pizza, doesn't she? 5 seconds. She likes pizza, doesn't she? So this is actually, it's not type 1, it's a type 1A because she and he and it. So the doesn't with the ES, the S sound, signals that we need this type 1A. So likes. Tom, go to the park, doesn't he? What type is it? 5 seconds. Tom goes to the park, doesn't he? Again, it's another type 1A. So that doesn't he, doesn't she, signals that you need this one type 1A. So you need the verb with an S sound on it. She was plus walk in the snow, wasn't she? She was walking in the snow, wasn't she? So it's a type 4. So was plus an action, you will have this type 4. So was is one of the forms of be. They work on the weekend, don't they? 5 seconds. Simple is a type 1. They work on the weekend, don't they? So don't signals type 1. Okay. Here we're going to have a lot more for you to do. So pause the video and say which type is needed for to complete these sentences. And remember to say your answers out loud. So pause the video, and when you're ready, carry on. Here are the answers. We went to Rome last year, didn't we? So the didn't signals the type 2. They've eaten breakfast, haven't they? So haven't signals type 3. You were drinking coffee at 8 o'clock this morning, weren't you? So this weren't plus an action signals it's a type 4. She likes sleeping, doesn't she? So when the tag is doesn't, you need this type 1A. And Tom drank a lot, didn't he? So didn't, type 2. So the exercises you've been doing so far, you were choosing the right type for the action. The next step is to start making your own sentences. And we can do this with this framework that's on the screen. So we plus type 2, didn't we? So think of 3 sentences with a type 2. So we went to the park, didn't we? We bought some beer, didn't we? We saw that man before, didn't we? So make your own examples. Okay, and I'll just do one more. So they've plus type 3, haven't they? So for example, they've been to Paris, haven't they? They've driven a minibus before, haven't they? They've finished the report, haven't they? Okay, so it's over to you. Use this list. You can also copy it in the comments below and start making your own sentences. So this is part 1 in this series, and I will make part 2, part 3 at a later date. But this is a great way to start owning tag questions, and I think it's maybe the simplest way to get it into your speech. So do the exercises and all the best.